Trey Gowdy goes nuclear and ripped Obama to pieces, he gets ATF special agent too. South Carolina Representative Trey Gowdy has been set for uncovering Barack Hussein Obama as the lying criminal that he is throughout recent years. He came one bit nearer to this objective a week ago, when he got an ATF specialist to concede 3 secrets Obama has been avoiding the American individuals. Mad World News revealed that Gowdy was addressing previous ATF Special Agent John Dodson as he sat alongside the mother of killed Border Patrol Agent Brian Terry. Gowdy was getting some information about Obama's cryptic Operation Fast and Furious, which saw the ATF deliberately leak guns to cartels so they could be tracked. The operation wound up costing Terry his life, and Gowdy wasn't going to let Dodson free for it. Look as Gowdy gets Dodson into a tough situation and inspires him to concede something about Obama that a large number of us have known from the beginning. What do you think about this? Do not hesitate and write your thoughts in the comment section below. Thank you for reading. Mad World News. John McCain strikes again. Slams President Trump as worse than Obama on. We additionally all realized that McCain is incensed that he lost to Obama in the 2008 election, implying that he himself has zero possibility of continually getting to be president. Which is something that he's been peering toward for quite a long time, and he eventually missed the mark. To McCain, it's an offense that President Trump could crush the Democrats resoundingly, not having the credentials of being an open office holder before the presidency, as is McCain. So every fiber of McCain's envious being went into full-on assault against the president, as he hauled out the serious cannons and said that Obama's administration was more grounded than Trump's is at this moment. From Breitbart, anti-Trump Senator John McCain, RAS, has reportedly told a left-wing newspaper that he believes American leadership was better under President Barack Obama than President Trump, the latest in a series of shots the failed 2008 presidential candidate has taken at his fellow Republican. According to The Guardian, McCain was visibly irked when asked about comments Trump made last week in the wake of the terrorist attack in London, in which he criticized London Mayor Sadiq Khan for his response to the atrocity. What do you think the message is? The message is that America does not want to lead, McCain said. They are not sure of American leadership, whether it be in Siberia or whether it be in Antarctica. Then, when asked if America's international standing was better under Obama, McCain reportedly responded, "As far as American leadership is concerned, yes." McCain, who lost his 2008 presidential bid against then-candidate Obama after a campaign in which he repeatedly defended Obama from his supporters' criticisms, has been an outspoken critic of Trump and has refused to tone it down since his fellow Republican took the White House. In a recent tour of Australia, McCain told an audience in Sydney that Trump has unsettled allies and Americans alike. Other American allies have similar doubts these days and this is understandable, McCain said, according to the Associated Press at the city's university. I realize that some of President Trump's actions and statements have unsettled America's friends. They have unsettled many Americans as well. Normally, I'm certain John McCain trusts that he himself could make a superior showing with regards to then either President Trump or previous President Obama. In any case, he lost his chance big time, on the off chance that he couldn't gather the support of the American individuals 9 years back. At that point he is surely not going to get any support from Americans now. Particularly when he assaults the present president so violently. It's the ideal opportunity for the screen at the gills overwhelmed slug to backpedal to Arizona. What do you think about this? Do not hesitate and write your thoughts in the comment section below. Thank you for reading. Breitbart. President Trump makes major announcement, "We're going to make American." President Donald Trump met with his cabinet on Monday, giving Americans a report on everything his organization is improving. "We're going to make the American dream come true for a lot of people," Mr. Trump said. "So we're here to change Washington. Return power to the people." Mr. Trump gloated that notwithstanding Democrat restriction, his organization had officially achieved an awesome arrangement, referring to positive monetary numbers. He indicated the unemployment numbers at a 16-year low, almost $4 trillion in worth made in the securities exchanges, and 700,000 employments made the decision. "We're very proud of it," he said. "We have a phenomenal team of people, a great group are really now seeing the early fruits of their labor." People and general nature of the meeting enabled the president to refocus on his motivation, looking past the progressing media fixation on the Russian investigation and allegations that he attempted to hinder justice by firing FBI Director James Comey. The president additionally talked about the advance in Congress encompassing his administrative plan, replacing Obamacare and passing a major expense change package. "Mitch McConnell is working very, very hard, as are the Republican senators," Trump said. He also praised his Secretary of the Treasury Steve Mnuchin for helping us put together one of the biggest tax cuts in American history. Trump sat at the table in the Roosevelt Room with Secretary of State Rex Tillerson sat at his privilege and Defense Secretary James Mattis sat at his left. After his comments, he solicited each from his cabinet individuals to discuss the things they were taking a shot at to improve Americans' lives. Individuals from Trump's senior staff were available in the room, incorporating his son-in-law and senior advisor Jared Kushner and Steve Bannon, who were situated together in the room. "On behalf of the entire senior staff, Mr. President, we thank you for the opportunity and the blessing that you've given us to serve your agenda and the American people," White House Chief of Staff Reince Priebus said, who sat at the table. "We're continuing to work very hard every day to accomplish those goals. What do you think about this? Do not hesitate and write your thoughts in the comment section below. Thank you for reading. H. T. Breitbart. Another Russian trail just erupts. They're caught, all 33 of them. You'll be shocked to see who their leader is. The Soviet money led to. Staying aware of the majority of the political wranglings going ahead in Congress has turned into a full-time endeavor. With the present probe into whether President Trump connived with Russian hackers, combined with the other investigation concerning whether previous FBI Director Comey kept an eye on Trump by request of previous President Obama, we may overlook that the FBI deals with objective culprits in this present reality. We have discovered that the FBI has arrested 33 individuals from a Russian wrongdoing syndicate from the previous Soviet Union, which worked in the U.S. in a zone stretching out from Brighton Beach to Las Vegas. Violations under scrutiny incorporate racketeering, blackmail, kill for contract, burglary, misrepresentation, and the rundown goes on. Breitbart has reported, the acting U.S. Attorney for the Southern District of New York, June H. Kim, and officials with the New York Field Office of the Federal Bureau of Investigation, FBI, U.S. Customs and Border Protection, CBP, and the New York City Police Department, NYPD, announced 3 indictments and 1 complaint charging the 33 defendants. Acting Manhattan U.S. Attorney June Kim said in a statement, "We have charged 33 members and associates of the Russian organized crime syndicate allegedly engaging a panoply of crimes around the country. The indictments include charges against the alleged head of this national criminal enterprise, one of the first federal racketeering charges ever brought against a Russian VAR. The dizzying array of criminal schemes committed by this organized crime syndicate allegedly include a murder-for-hire conspiracy, a plot to rob victims by seducing and drugging them with chloroform, the theft of cargo shipments containing over 10,000 pounds of chocolate, and a fraud on casino slot machines using electronic hacking devices." FBI Assistant Director in Charge William F. Sweeney Jr. said, "The suspects in this case cast a wide net of criminal activity, aiming to make as much money as possible, all allegedly organized and run by a man who promised to protect them. But that protection did not include escaping justice and being arrested by the agents and detectives on the FBI New York Eurasian Organized Crime Task Force." Court documents obtained allege members of the Shelia enterprise operated a complicated conspiracy dealing in stolen cigarettes, murder for hire, the illegal sale of firearms to known felons, gambling activities, illegal debt collection, extortion, and other violent activities. Most members and associates of the Shalia enterprise were born in the former Soviet Union, and many maintained substantial ties to Georgia, the Ukraine, and the Russian Federation, including regular travel to those countries, communication with associates in those countries, and the transfer of criminal proceeds to individuals in those countries, prosecutors stated in a 33-page indictment. The Shalia enterprise was led principally by two individuals, Razdan Shalia, A.K., a brother, A.K., Aroma, and Zurab Tanashvili, A.K., Azura, the defendants, who each coordinated and directed lower-level members and associates of the Shalia enterprise. This criminal Russian syndicate was a tremendous operation, and being closed around the FBI is a noteworthy achievement for the government office. It's great to know they really do arrest unsafe culprits like these and don't invest all their energy keeping an eye on Trump for Obama. What do you think about this? Do not hesitate and write your thoughts in the comment section below. Thank you for reading. H. T. Briet. Loretta Lynch just got the worst news of her life. This is Mammoth Bombshell. Barack Obama's previous Attorney General Loretta Lynch got some terrible news throughout the end of the week when the top Democrat on the Senate Judiciary Committee required a congressional investigation concerning her treatment of the Hillary Clinton email test. The New York Post announced that Senator Dianne Feinstein, D. California, said she's worried by previous FBI Director James Comey's declaration that Lynch requesting that he make light of his investigation into the Democratic presidential chosen one is just a matter. This came after Comey told the Senate Intelligence Committee that the political demand called into the question the validity of Lynch's Department of Justice and made him queasy. "I would have a queasy feeling too," Feinstein said on CNN's State of the Union. "I think we need to know more about that. And there's only one way to know about it, and that's to have the Judiciary Committee take a look at that." Whenever inquired as to whether Lynch gave improper political cover to Clinton, Feinstein stated, "I cannot answer that, but a separate investigation is worthwhile to find out." What do you think about this? Do not hesitate and write your thoughts in the comment section below. Thank you for reading. H. T. New York Post.